What up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be playing some PlayStation 3 games. So that's we might play some Call of Duty Black Ops 1, the original, the OG, my favorite sharpshooter, Call of Duty Black Ops. PlayStation 3 version. Do a few games of hockey and see if you'll start up. I might use a different controller. I might use a different controller, I'm not sure yet. Just press the PlayStation button on your controller to turn it on. I have 1% on this battery. My game data utility, this is all my game data utility. Got Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We could play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 tonight, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen there, but this is how I live stream though. It's the only way. One of my buddies plays in the NHL. One of my other friends is playing in the East Coast Hockey League, Aiden Sutter. EA Sports. Cynic game.
EA Sports.
Cynic game. It is 1 a.m. An error has occurred. You have been signed out of PlayStation. But wait, I gotta change the I gotta go into the settings because there we go. Because you can't have copyrighted music, so There we go. Now you guys can see the actual screen. All right. Red Wings time. Oh my god, why does it keep signing me off my freaking account? Fucked. Thank you. Alright, my offense line is good to go. Bring in you. Speaking of Detroit Red Wings played today too, and they won. Watched this Dallas Stars game tonight, and they lost over to Anaheim Ducks. Canucks won tonight against Colorado Avalanche.
I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We welcome you to Toronto, Ontario for tonight's hockey game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Detroit Red Wings.
I subscribed. Thanks, man. Rick Kane. Oh. All right, watch this gameplay, Rick Kane.
Good matchup in this one. These teams are both in good streaks.
Yeah, I love this head-to-head kind of setup because both of these teams have been playing really well. Something's going to give in this tilt.
No matter how many times these two face one another as the puck is dropped and we're underway, the rivalry remains intense.
And Gary, during the original Six era, both of these teams were winning Stanley Cups regularly.
Six save and a beauty. There's a little scrum going for real on the boards.
Okay.
To Zetterberg. To Cronwall. To Quincy. Has control. To Datsu. To Franza. Center ice area, move it up the wing. He's got room to do it. Quick shot. Makes the save. Pass through center. Moves it. Glove save. To Boland. Dumps into the offensive zone. Loose puck and he's got it. To Cleary. Gotta find a little room. Cleary. To Kendall. To Cronwall.
Oh, you.
Boy, what a battle to get control of that puck.
Filthy luck.
Boland. Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Good quick pass in front. He'll play it again. To Kendall. Long shot, but he got rid of it in a hurry. What a save between the pads. Bill, despite their storied history here in Toronto, kind of surprising that they have actually unveiled some...
I don't know if you guys can see the time clock. Please let me know.
If memory serves, Toronto and Detroit are the only two teams in the NHL whose uniforms only contain two colors. If I'm right. If I'm wrong, send cards and letters.
Puck control now off the draw in their own zone. To Francis. To Condren. Hard shot. Easy pad save. Down low, right where he wanted it. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort. Connects on that one up the wing. Pass right back to him, off and running. There's the shot. Save made with the pad as that puck was headed to goal territory. Datsuk's one-timer. That's a strong shot. How did that not go in? That's what he's wondering. Tremendous save made. Big save off a one-timer.
Hang on. I gotta change the, So it's quiet, so can't get the other actual copyrighted shit.
Breaks that one up. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. McLaren. That one would just roll into that far side corner. Under pressure. Opportunity. Arm up. We got a penalty coming. This is going to be a delayed whistle. The Red Wings are forced to go without one. They get the penalty on a tripping call. The Maple Leafs power play unit making their way out onto the ice. Here's a chance for a goal that would give them a lead with the specialty teams doing it. Datsu shoots. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save. Up the wing to Zetterberg. Here's a chance to do a little lugging as he brings this one through the neutral area. To Kronwall. To Zetterberg. Takes that pass back. There's a pass return right on the tape. Face off. Coming up. That whistles for the offside. Oh, hang in. Look at this. These two teams are both going to send one to the bin. Offsetting minors called here. The Red Wings penalty killing unit tonight will get their first chance to see what they look like. Datsu. Big shot. Kendall. To Filppula. Datsu. Ripped it. Blocker save. Clearing attempt. Gunnarsson. To Francis. To Condren. To Kessel. Intercepted. Picks it up. Detroit's back at full strength. There's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. Save with a pad. Scoring area, great shot. The Red Wings' geographical search for a spot to shoot from, well, they found it. It's right outside that slot area.
Well, they're passing well, though. I mean, at some point, defensive schemes open up as long as the passing's good enough.
To Kendall. Takes that pass up the wing to Quincy. That's going to do it here in the first period. Pretty good 20 minutes of action right there. No score. Both teams had some opportunities with the goaltending. Spectacular at each end. You take a look at the board and the shots and the hits, and it pretty much tells the story of this period.
Yeah, game plan for both of these teams is take the body and then try to get shots as a secondary game plan.
Second period starts. The Maple Leaf skaters have found a way outside that slot area to get some pretty good chances.
Gary, I don't think you could do anything to defend against this. This is just excellence in puck movement that led to the scoring chance.
To Kessel, to the point. High shot from the point. Oh, he wristed that one. That shot hits him and is blocked, even though I don't think he ever saw it coming. To Phaneuf. Intercepted. Off the right wing boards. Heavy shot. Easy save. Reimer's coverage on that will get a whistle and a face-off. Zetterberg's got the shove game going, and this may not end here. The The Maple Leafs win the faceoff in their zone. To Grabowski, to Bolin. Oh, hang on. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. This is a high-scoring area. Brings it in to Filppula. Moves the return pass to Bertuzzi. 2-on-2 the other way. Lyles. Puck carrier doesn't have it anymore. Good poke check. Referee heading over to make the call on this delayed penalty. Filppula's penalty, that's going to be 2 for goaltender interference. The Maple Leafs power play unit will get a second chance. They did not convert on the first and didn't look very good. Not a lot of chances. Quick release from the point. The Red Wings' chances off the rush continue to come in the same way, and they're outside the slot.
Well, these guys brought their passing sticks for this one. Watch them on the rush. Excellent passes. If you're the defending team, at least lock up the lanes. You know they've got to come to you sooner or later.
Man, I'm guessing that hit is going to make the top 10 on NHL.com. Kessel. Chance, kick save, and a beauty. Over 7 minutes gone in the second. Reimer's effort have resulted in no goals here in the second period. He's faced far more shots and he's been able to keep this game tied. Long clear. Picks that up in his own end. Not a lot of time left on this power play. To Phaneuf. To Bolin. Back to play the puck. To Kendall. Nice clear in the PK. Detroit's penalty is over. Returning to the ice now. That'll be even strength. To Grabowski. Brought in on the offside. And they've got that puck now in the offensive zone off the draw. Back to the point area. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. Brings this low in the slot. Kessel. To Lyles. To Lupul. Into the zone. They've got a 2-on-1. Takes the shot. He shoots. He scores. There it is. First goal of the game. Took a while to get there, but they buried one. Lupul's hands. How good are they? Look at the wrist shot. Right in the slot. Down low.
You got to have a setup guy, Gare, and this guy assisted perfectly.
Toronto's edge is now 1 as we close in midway through.
Not going to be enough. Not going to be enough.
Kronwall. Tremendous saucer pass. What a pass in the air and on the tape. Big save. Back they come into the middle. Uses the stick, knocks it away and denies the goal. Needs to get rid of it. Need to control. Quincy. To Filppula. To Bertuzzi. Lets it rip. One-timer chance to score, denied. Pass back to the point. Heavy shot from the point. Use the pad. Branson. Pass up that wing to Kessel. 2-on-2 in the rush. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. Oh, tough save in tight. In the defensive zone. Finds that in front of his own net. To Quincy. To Zetterberg. Quick shot. Save made. Reimer's got that one, and he'll hang on. Branson's scoring opportunity goes by the wayside with a great save, Bill. And he's just wondering if he'll ever get as good a chance again in this game. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. Risks it. That shot is going to be blocked as it hit him. I don't think he realized it until after the fact. Up through center ice with that pass out of the D zone. Cross ice with that one. Hard work up against the wall to Kendall. Done. Period is over. Reimer's moves and nets tonight have denied some great scoring chances.
Love his effort. I love his play even better than the effort. He is really in a zone.
Can these two teams get this game decided here? We're going to find out. Third period action, everybody. Save. Up the boards. We'll have a stoppage here for offside. Yeah. That's a major league collision right there. The teammate who stepped in is going to go at it.
Are you kidding me? Who knew this guy could fight?
Oh my, what a shot.
Boy, tagged him, Gary, on the button, and that is the knockout.
The Red Wings' physical play here has got to pick up after winning that fight, and maybe, Bill, that makes the difference.
Well, he got the job done. Now we're going to see if his team responds.
Detroit's got possession in the middle to Clary. Kniff. Great play right there. Great hands as he got it out of the zone and into the center ice area. That one off that side and up. D down. What a move. Save made. He's got that one frozen. Bill, another great save. I mean, he is having a spectacular night in net.
There are guys that are good, and then there are goalies that are absolutely in the zone. He is the latter.
Side to side into the corner on the nice offensive slide to Kendall. Brisker done it with a stick. That's going to go into the seats. That one ended up over the glass. Under 5 minutes gone in the third. Lupul scored a big goal. Could be the difference maker. Up the wing he goes with that one. Dadatsu into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Glove save and a beauty. To Quincy. A blast off a one-timer, and he makes the save. Zetterberg. Heavy shot. Whiffed on that one. Had a good chance in that area. Gets rid of it. And he scores! The answering goal. We're tied.
Well, this is underrated, and it's the most underrated part of Henrik Zetterberg's game. It's his shooting accuracy.
The Red Wings snipers hope. That's going to be the one of many to be scored here in the remainder of this third period.
Snipers are ready to go as long as the checkers are ready to check. These guys are in good shape.
To McLaren. Quick shot. Well, he never said he made his living by putting the puck on net, and you can see why they haven't sent out on that chance. Nice pass out of the defensive zone. Shoots. Great leg save. Up the wing to D'Amigo. Oh, man. Huge collision. Abdelkader's shot put that player down, but now he's going to have to answer for it.
And Gary, the linesman might have broken this up if it was one-sided, but they're just watching.
Down on the ice, so that's all you got to say usually, and that's what we said here, and that results in everything that happened after, Bill.
What a bad ending, and it's written all over his face. He gets knocked out, he gets facial features kind of mushed, and he was the instigator.
Tied him up in the face-off, left the puck for his winger. Into the end. The Maple Leafs' chances off the rush in this game for the large part have come outside the slot, but I don't think that's working anymore.
No, it is not. They were getting scoring opportunities and scoring goals from the outside, but listen, you got to protect all of the real estate in your defensive zone.
They win the draw in their own zone. Takes that one up the wing. Kronwall into the middle to Datsu. 2-on-2 the other way. The local. That'll get a whistle for the offside. Hang on. Tremendous hit. The whistle, 2 minutes apiece. Each team getting offsetting minor penalties. The Maple Leafs win the faceoff. Cross-ice dump. To Filppula. To Smith. To Kronwall. To Kronwall. Gets it back. Shot! Tough save. Got the stick in, knocks it away. To Grabowski. To Kadri. He's picked up the penalty minutes tonight, and that has been disadvantageous with his team down in this game. He's going to stay out of the box. To Clary. Fires it. Blocker save. Shot wide. To Eriksson. Tremendous save off that one-time effort. Able to pick that one up. Big-time wrist shot. Here's the scoring chance.
Just wide on the deflection, Gare.
The Red Wings face-off win keeps it in the offensive end. Lupul. No puck on that one as he knocked it away. Good poke check. To Kessel. To Franson. To Fanu. Up through the middle he goes. Chance to catch up. Time running out. Gonna have a blast here in the third. Oh, my. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. Lupul's suffering down there on the ice right now. I mean, this has been a night where he just gets hammered shift after shift. Kessel's got an injury.
And somebody's going to open the door and let him back in because he is struggling to get there.
Pumps it away. Franson, that's a major league collision right there. What a shot. Up to the blue line. Got all of that. Makes a nice save. Easy one. Toronto's offense isn't getting much of a chance right now. It's going the other way.
Gary, they are out of sync. I got one suggestion. Simplify the game.
Detroit's got that face-off win in the offensive end. To Quincy. Unintentionally redirects that. Rip that one. Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer?
.2 seconds left, you guys, in the third period.
Good offensive
for
zone
overtime.
To Quincy. One-time chance. Goalie save. What a move. Picks it up. There's a stand-up block for you, and he saw it coming and didn't flinch. And that's the end of regulation, and we've got an overtime game.
Come on, you guys, join the live stream.
Kessel's injury obviously serious and a serious blow to the team.
Well, and it was in doubt for a moment there. We thought, hey, maybe he can survive this injury, but that's not going to happen.
Just one to win it. Can we find it? OT underway with that drop of the puck.
Well, we can't be surprised to hear these Blues. This guy is public enemy number one after injuring one of the hometown guys earlier in the game.
Got it all. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. He's got pressure. One-timer. Great movement right there with the goaltender and off that one-timer. Let's see what the call is. This play stops. Toronto's penalty-killing unit's going to go back to work here. That is a bad penalty at this point in this game. Detroit's going to have to hustle on this extended 4-on-3. They've got enough time to take advantage, though. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. The Cronwall. Knocked away. Great save. Quincy. Needs a little room here. Goes back in behind the net in his own zone. Hard shot. Save. And gets that puck out of the zone. That'll be cleared the length of the ice. Power play still underway here as they pick it up in their own zone. There's a pass on the return to Franson. Sends it back. 2-on-2 the other way. Big shot. Good save. Down the distance. Cronwall to Quincy. There's a good return pass along the ice to Zetterberg. To Datsu. Rip that one in quickly. Oh, what a save. Length of the ice. Almost done here in OT. Up the wing to Zetterberg. Quick opportunity. The Red Wings offense is very tough to judge in this game. If you're looking at it defensively, you're not quite sure which is coming down ice.
Gary, they have brought their full bag of tricks. I mean, every rush looks like a different team.
Reimer's going to cover this one. Might have been a scoring chance if he doesn't.
We're going into a shootout.
Off that face-off, they'll hold it in the offensive end. Puck move back up to the point. Snap that one on net. Shooter had a chance that stick got there before he could get that shot off. Out of the zone. To Datsu. To Kronwall. And we're waiting on a penalty to be called. To Zetterberg. There's a shot on the slot. The late penalty now will be assessed. Toronto's going to have to go short-handed again, Mercy. That is not the time to take a penalty. Toronto's penalty killing unit stays out. They need to get control of this puck and lock off what's left on that first penalty. Reimer's got his glove on that one. We'll get a draw. He's having himself a night. No matter what they do, they're not able to get the puck by him, and that save percentage shows that. The Red Wings face off way to the offensive end. And it's been saves like this that have given them the opportunity to be in this game as we head to our intermission.
Ready for the shootout, you guys? You guys all ready? I want you guys all to join on here and watch the stream, you guys. Come on, please watch the stream.
Getting ready for the shootout. Focus of the goaltenders is obvious as they think about who they're going to face.
It's really, Gary, all about focus, not only for the goalies, but for the shooters as well. I mean, it comes down to man against man and execution all the time. That's what decides who wins these things.
And the shooter is deciding, where am I going to go in this goaltender? This is where the homework pays off.
It's really a game of cat and mouse.
Bolden's up the skate. Scores!
Pop.
Detroit's their skater ready to go behind 1-0 second round. Oh, he'd like to have that one back again. I think he thought he had a shot at it. The Maple Leafs up by 1 have their second shooter to go in the second. Shoots and scores, and we've got a shootout winner. It's over. Detroit's the loser in a shootout.
Well, this is my favorite spectacle in all of hockey. You gotta hope your penalty shot experts are ready to go. These guys weren't.
Welcome to the stream. Watch this game, you guys. Watch these games, please. Share this to your friends. Tell them to join the stream. Alright. Stars and Blackhawks. Dallas versus the Blackhawks. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Dallas versus Chicago. Welcome, watch this game. Watch this game on the screen. Watch the full game, man. I still have that game. Oh yeah. Blackhawk! Against my team, the Stars. My buddy Logan Sankoin plays for Dallas.
Is our site. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Tonight we're going to take a look at a matchup between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars. Well, in this matchup, Bill, we got one team that hopes to move on, another hopes to move out.
Yeah, Gary, at least on paper, as we can see, it looks like a mismatch, but I've been fooled before.
And we are underway. Two teams, so you check the stats. You see not many goals for, but also not many goals against.
Well, they're such good teams defensively, I wouldn't even expect a lot of scoring chances.
That ends the scoring threat. Takes that shot from a long way up, but got it off quickly. Takes a shot.
Fuck.
Oh, and a shot scores! That'll keep the crowd roaring as they get that early goal here at home.
Patrick Kane, holy shit.
It sure helps to be an accurate shooter if you want to put up goals, and Patrick Kane knows how to score.
You want to follow up with that early goal with another one, especially on home ice here, and really get this crowd roaring. Gonchar. Save. He'll carry that puck into the offensive zone. Nice wrist. Receives that one as he heads up the wing side. Down low. No more offense on that. He was just in the right place and that puck hit him. He'll play that to Gonchar, to Cole, to Eakin. Scoring chance. Big wrist shot. Oh, what a save. Got that one covered. That'll get a whistle and a face-off. Last few games, we've got a club that's done pretty well and one not so good.
Watch
well, all
screen,
good things come to an end,
screen.
and all bad things come to an end. This might be the night.
Dallas's aggressiveness on the forecheck really standing out early. To Seabrook. Shot. Nice save of the blocker. Offensive opportunity. 3-on-2. Arm up. We've got a penalty coming. Delayed call. Let's see what this is. The Blackhawks now going to be short-handed with that high sticking call. Chicago's got the penalty kill to take care of here. Their unit makes its way out for the first time. Put the body right in front of that shot. Credit him with a real good block. Shot! Outstanding save made and used the glove. The Blackhawks play right now in the neutral zone is not good.
No, it's just a little sloppy. Listen, you can't relax just because you're between the blue lines.
Under 9 minutes gone in the first. Kane's go-ahead goal now up on the board. Daly to Whitney. And there's the whistle on the icing call on the touch. One of the things the fans here in Chicago have grumbled a bit about, Bill, is the money spent regarding the salary cap.
But Gary, after they won the cup, they really had to get rid of some players to stay under the salary cap. And you know what? They're still a real powerhouse in the NHL.
The Stars offense now has found a spot on the ice they're looking to, and that's outside the slot.
Boy, these guys are passing so well. It's hard to defend against. The one thing you have to avoid is running around chasing people. Sooner or later, let them come to you.
Return to Gonchar. To Ben. 2-on-2 on the rush. Shot. Great save. With that whistle, a face-off, he covered it up. Offensive attack. Wrist shot. Opportunity denied. Sharp stick. Right place, right time. Move that puck out of there, and he did. Chicago's back at full strength when that penalty ended. Letty. Neutral zone along the boards. You think NHL.com's going to put that hit in the top 10? I do. To Whitney. Snap that one. Shot scores! And that was good enough to get this game tied up. Ben's chance was there. He took it. He's got himself a goal.
And boy, that's cutting it fine for the shooter and too fine for the goalie, just inside the post.
Looking for a teammate to pick that puck up off a face-off tie. Boy, that's a pretty good body use right there, and he's lost his stick to Eakin. Snaps it. Save made. Goaltender will cover that. Face-off coming. Under 6 minutes left to go. We're in the first period. Ben's goal has tied this game up. Ben's totals on the draw so far tonight don't look very good.
Gary, if he's auditioning to be the ace on face-offs for his team, it ain't going so good right now.
Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. To Robideau. To Daly. 2-on-2 the other way. Penalty to come.
Here's where teams stand together. You touch my star, I'm going to touch you back. You know, I thought this guy had more in him.
Whoa, he's going down, Bill.
Oh, Gary, a bomb was landed right on his chin.
The Stars' ability to intimidate, I think, just got heightened.
I agree with that. The one thing you can take away from an intimidating team is if at least you can win a fight. That other team didn't win this one, so the intimidation factor is in play.
To Daly. Trying to get that puck out against the boards. He moves that one deep into the zone. Got to move this. They're moving in front of the net. Precious time gained right there as they clear it out. Yikes. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. Needed to get that puck out of there, and he did. He's cleared it the length of the ice. Side. Cross-ice pass. Oh, that one played on his wallet. What a shot along the boards, and the puck rolls free. Good PK work. Power play unit still out. Gets that in the defensive end to Side. Good wrist shot. To Dillon. Got to get it up. Out of the zone. Carries that out from in front. And the final minute of the period underway. Good play to get that puck. The Stars' penalty is over. The player returning to the ice here, and they'll be at even strength. To Kane. To Peary. Larson. First period is over. Little offense involved there. After one, it is 1-1. Going to look for somebody to try and break out of this game, Bill, because right now nobody's done it.
Well, if you have a shot, I'm just going to recommend somebody should take it because the numbers are low and there are a lot of hits. You know you're going to get banged anyway. You might as well take the shot.
Second period underway with that opening faceoff. Oh, hang on. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. On the charge, 3-on-2. One-timer effort denied. That had goal marked on it. Chicago's won the draw in their own zone. To Letty. To Keith. Saad. There's a wrist shot. To Gonchar. To Fiddler. To Roussel. 2-on-2 the other way. The Blackhawks getting the whistle. That's an icing call. Under 5 minutes gone in the second. Real good game underway here. It's tied at 1. Fiddler's effort breaks up the offensive opportunity. Body blocking the shot, got it done. To Roussel. Good breakup. To Oduya. Nice quick snap. Here's an easy save. Nice play with a catching glove. Found it, covered it. We'll get a face-off. The Blackhawks have it in their end off the face-off win. Toussaint. And you get a face-off here on the offside. Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off. Whitney. And there's a stoppage in play. That's going to be whistled on the offside.
Right back, you guys. Just give me a sec. Alrighty, I'm back.
Right. There's a neutral zone face-off win. To Marion Hossa. Gets it into the zone. He's got the puck. Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit.
Well, if Stefan Robida isn't being hit, he's hitting somebody else. You talk about an all-around player that pays a price. Another example of the value that he brings to his hockey team.
Has the loose puck. These two clubs are doing exactly what we thought, and that's facing each other up on defense.
Yeah, they don't have much of an explosive offense. We talked at the outset of our game about two strong defensive teams, and right now they're following their game plans to a T.
To Daly. To Ben. Snags it. To Keith. You get that right back. Back to Keith. Marion Hossa. Quick shot. Bad save. To Cole. Wrist shot on net. Blocker save. Good work with a stick. To Sharp. They'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Back to the point. Great save. What a move. To Saad. To Jalmerson. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. To Roussel. 2-on-2 on the rush. Big snapshot. Chance save. He gets that one up the wing. From the point. That'll be deflected. Here's an opportunity. Kick save and a good scoring opportunity. That stick, I think, is broken. That's a wide chance.
Yep, I believe it is, and it's tough to control it when the twig goes.
And our second period is over, and this one is yet to be decided. This is a good matchup. 1-1 at the end of 2. Players black and blue, without this game being done yet, have got to continue the effort to win.
Yeah, I got a feeling the trainers are going to be the first stars when it's all over because they're taking care of guys after they come off the ice. Tons of hits, not many shots.
Here we go, period number 3. There's a shot from the point that came in a hurry. Up the wing he comes, good pass to Ben. He has got to stay out of the penalty box. He's picked up too many pins tonight with his team trailing. To Tave. To Hossa. To Keith. To Seabrook. To Kane. Rips that. Puts that one away on the long chance. Daly. Dangerous pass to Whitney. To Ben. Will be an icing call on the touch. Under 4 minutes gone by here in the third. Our score tied at 1-1, so this one has yet to be decided. It's even. In the air and on the tape to Whitney. Moves in, scoring chance. Pad, bouncer. Keith. To Seabrook. To Saad. Under pressure. Ben. Good effort on a one-timer. Stopping a one-timer. Great effort. And a good pass up the sideboards. On the offensive attack. This is a 2-on-1. Ben. To Robideau. Nice pass. Headmans that one up the wing. Shot. The Stars are going to continue to do what's working, and it's worked throughout this game. Shoot from just outside the slot.
Boy, they're doing such a great job on the rush of passing the puck. These other guys can't get into position even to come close to setting up a trap.
Nice glove save. That's a good chance.
This game's tied 1-1.
Taves been out on the draw. He takes another one here. They got the puck at the offensive end off the draw. Nice save with a glove. I think he thought he was going to score on that one. Gonchar. And there'll be a delayed penalty. Arm is up.
Oh, fuck. 5
The
minutes.
Stars being assessed a game misconduct penalty. Blackhawks power play comes at a critical point here. They did not score in their first chance. A big shot. Save. There's a chance. Scores. And that's a power play goal. This should be a good finish, Bill. They've given themselves that 1-goal lead.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, there's a sense of urgency on the other side.
Two the other way. Erickson. Wrist shot on. That save made. Lugging that one behind the net. Needs to get rid of this puck to Ben. Right now he's got to keep himself under control. He's picked up penalty minutes in this game. Too tight right now to have that happen again. There's a nice play to slow down the offense. He's alone. Breakaway. Big time save. That one should have been in the net. Great effort. Scoring chance. Nice pass. Nice pad save. That's a good chance. Intercepted. Daly to Fiddler. And we'll stop play right there. That puck's off the ice into the bench, in fact. Under 6 minutes remaining. We're in the third. Taves' power play goal puts them up by 1 to Dillon. Pushes that one in. Jalmerson. You get them lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. Toussaint. Goes to center ice to Peary. Shot. The Chicago Blackhawks offense now is looking to get good scoring chances, and they are from the areas just outside the slot.
Well, the biggest key, Garrett, is that they're not trying to do it individually. Their passing is perfect right now.
Good two-line pass. Gains control. Pad save. Oh, does he dance around him? That one coming off the post. Oh, check. Takes that one from one wall to the other. To Sharp. Big shot. Hang on. Tremendous hit. Oh, there's a shot at goal. Score! Oh, what a goal that is. It deflected in off a skate. Chicago's edges now, too, and with limited time here, maybe.
Yeah, it's enough, Gary. I mean, these guys are too good defensively. They're poised. They're a veteran team. This will be a win.
Loves it. Crawford's decided to take a whistle on this. We'll have the face-off coming up.
No communication in the form of a big push after the whistle.
Chicago's power play's been good enough. They want it on the ice.
Yeah, they do, Gary. I can't say that it's been exclusively their bread and butter, but it's part of it. They're good.
To Seabrook. To Jomerson. To Kane. Center ice area with it. Dallas's penalty killing unit. They did not get it done, and that's going to be tough for the rest of this game to regroup on. Taves' face-off percentage tonight high. Gets another chance. Taves winning those face-offs, and boy, that has helped the team in this game. 2-on-2 the other way. Quick shot. Tremendous save. No lugging the puck here. Yeah. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. To Ben. To Whitney. Just about out of time here in the third. Talk about a little luck for the goaltender. Lays down pucks underneath it. You gotta love to be a teammate of somebody who's playing the body like this.
Boy, and he is ruthless. You can see from this replay, he just nails people.
There's a good pass up the wing to Marion Hossa. Rub it up. Over the line, trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. The Blackhawks' errors right now is starting to readjust this game.
And unless they correct that, Gary, they are going to be climbing Mount Everest.
Good job with the D in the draw. Kane to Hossa. Tremendous deep move. Good play with the stick. To Keith. What a heavy chance. To Marion Hossa. That one tape to tape and back again. Passes that one to Daly. And that's it. This game is over. Chicago's come away with a victory. You don't want to leave these kind of teams beating you.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a better team, and they got it done with ease.
And that's going to do it for this one. With Bill Clement, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for being with us.
Perfect. I won that game. 2-1 in shootout. Hurricanes won that game. Penguins versus Jackets.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is our site. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We invite you to join us for this hockey match between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus's record over the last 10 games has not pushed them very far in the standings.
Well, Gary, 5-3-2 in their last 10. That's their record.
We are underway, and the only issue is how long will it take for these two offensive teams to start lighting up the board.
They got so much firepower. Expect this to be a high-scoring game.
To Martin. Finds it on his stick again. To Crosby. What a muster shot that was. Defense is on him. Into the offensive corner. To Crosby. Left him in his weight.
And Sidney Crosby showing us that he can get it done in all areas of the ice. What a nice deke.
To Johnson. To Gaborik. Finds a little room on the side, and he'll move it up. Orpik. To Malkin. We'll get a whistle here offside. Pittsburgh's play of late, it's good enough to give them a winning record.
And Gary, 6-3-1 in their last 10 games.
To Niskanen. Takes that shot in a hurry, long way out. And he's got that one covered. Face-off coming. Now we take a look at this Penguins team at home. This home is relatively new.
And the new arena really coincided with some great young players that the Penguins have. This is a beautiful arena. I mean, it's second to none in the NHL.
Off the wing, back into the middle to Foligno. Go across ice with that. Niskanen. That one on the tip of the wing to Malkin. Trips it. Good use of the blocker. Tough work. Nice pass, not all the way to the point. Knocks that one down using the pad. Here's a one-timer. Another great save made and a great scoring opportunity.
Oh, you talk about scrambling. He was at his amazing best. The reflexes of a jungle cat, and he stopped them both.
And that draw guy got it in their own end. To Umberger. To Gaborik. Orpik. He picks up the loose puck. To Orpik. To Kunitz. To Crosby. 2-on-2 on the rush. Down low. Gets that shot off. That'll make the move here. That one blown dead offside.
Oh, look out now. He just asked for a scrap.
Sometimes they stare, and that's all we're going to get out of this one.
Gary, it might happen later, but it sure isn't going to happen right now. Niskanen. To Engelland. To Malkin.
To Niskanen. Good return pass to Kunitz. Shoots. Got it. Up the wing. He's got that one on the tape. To Malkin. To Engelland. Back to Niskanen. Good pass off that wing. Goes to Jokinen. Breaks that offensive flow up. Swung back to the point to Niskanen. Big time battle down low. Those guys are going at it. The Penguins' passing game is finding the lanes that are open. Lead the puck to the point.
Boy, you can get a lot of things done with puck possession. And these guys, they're setting up so many great passes.
Gets that in front of his own net. To Johansson. To Atkinson. Long pass, they cover the rink to Calvert. Huge collision takes place. What a shot.
By 219 pounds, Brooks Orpik can do some damage, and when he is revved up and ready to hit, he's going to make contact like he did there.
Oh, he wristed that one. Shot. Uses the block. He scores!
Pretty good skater, this Chris Kunitz, and he can do a lot of damage with his body, but don't underrate his shot. Very accurate.
Engelland. D's on his back of the breakaway. Big save. Great chance. And up and down the ice they went. First period's over. Pittsburgh's lead is by 1. What they're going to look at, I think, though, is the fact they had a lot of chances they did not convert on and maybe should have had a bigger lead. Columbus is outscored, but not by much in that first period, Bill, but they've got one guy to thank.
It could have been worse. The problem is their goaltender can't score for them.
To Gaborik. Oh, checks that one away. 2-on-2 the other way. In front of the net. Look at the flying moves put on. Finds a loose puck, holds it in. From down low. Great save made on a one-timer that he got a lot of. To Gaborik. Opportunity, slot shot. Nice stick save and a scoring chance. Offensive chance. Pad save. Nice effort. Decides to let it go. Tremendous shot off the tape. Mercy save. Big battle between the two of them along the wall. Big time shot. Shooter shot. Goaltender save. Nice use of the stick. To Crosby. From the slot. Save. Columbus's ability to start any kind of a rush here is not happening.
Yeah, that's a great point. Forget about finishing the play. They can't even get it started. They're so sloppy.
The Blue Jackets win that faceoff in their own end. To Johansson. To Wisniewski. And with that whistle, an offside faceoff coming up. Under 8 minutes gone in the second. Kunitz goal. It's the difference right now. They're up 1-0. Savard. Good pass to get it up ice along the side. Wrists it. Whoa. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. What a check he just put on. He is down on the ice, Bill. This one could be serious.
Well, he was northbound in the southbound lane. Just hope he's not seriously injured, but this could be bad.
Away fans will be pissed.
That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up in the draw. Krister. Front of the net. Shot. That one is just wide.
And you know, the goalie breathed a sigh of...
Score! And we have a tie game. Columbus's offense. They get a goal here in the second period that knots this thing up.
Teeter-totter, baby. Back and forth. Just the way we like it.
Soft pass, opposite corner. To Orpik. To Kunitz. To Crosby. Quick shot. Save! How did he stop that? Puck between the pads, squeezes it shut.
Come on, Crosby, it's score right now.
offensive attack
Oh,
off that
that's
face-off
good.
in. Right time, right place. He blocked it. I don't think he even knew it.
Well, here we go.
Trying to find a little room. Return pass. They'll have to wait on the whistle here, and that means the extra attacker will get out. Somebody short-handed here, so we'll get this call. The Blue Jackets caught for interference.
Power play. Power
Pittsburgh's
play.
going on the power play. First opportunity of the
There you
game.
go.
Pittsburgh's possession. They've got it offensively off that draw. He's got it between the pads.
No, whistle schmissel. That's a pretty good shove after it blew.
Over 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. Gavorik's picked up the big goal. It's the only one in this period, and it's resulted in a tie game here in the second. There's the shot. Great positioning with the goaltender. One-timer denied. They've got the puck in the offensive end off the draw. Point man takes that one to Neal. Shoots! Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. Off the draw, they control it in their zone. In with speed. And he freezes the puck. Goalie is making a lot of saves when the other team's getting a lot of chances. That's what's going on in this period.
Yeah, and I can say this, that if you played a 60-minute game, giving up the opposition this many chances, you're not going to win, unless you got a goaltender that's playing like this man is.
Nice breakup. Wisniewski trying to clear. Steers it into safety. Has that one back in their own end. They'll regroup for another rush. Carry it himself, and he got some room. He does. Blocker save. Anisimov gets that one up ice. Not much time left. He's got it in the zone. See if they can take advantage of it to Crosby. Shot. Columbus's penalty ends are back at full strength. To Foligno. Good play to move that puck up the wing side. Good effort right there to obtain the zone as he went from the other side of the ice. Using that empty wing to Malkin. 2-on-2 the other way. Here's a quick shot from a distance. Crosby. To Niskanen. He's got it again. Oh, what a blast. Oh, what a save. About to close the second period out. Gets the puck down low to Crosby, to Glass. One on it. Goalie will get that one covered. Two teams putting on a good show. This one's evenly matched, and it is not over. 1-1 at the end of two. Pittsburgh's two-period performance here has been pretty darn good, but they've got to continue it in the tie game.
Yeah, without a doubt. I love the fact that they have controlled play. The flow of play belongs to them. If they can play the same way in the third, I like their chances to pick up a W.
The Penguins' chance, again, comes because this offense is able to adjust on the fly.
Oh, they are really mixing it up. The toughest offenses to stop are the unpredictable ones.
Off the player, it's not going to get in. Back up high. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. Nice work. Orpik. Return pass to Martin. To Kunitz. Orpik. To Neal. To Crosby. Here's a chance to move the puck now. He'll carry this one himself in the middle. Crosby to Engelland. To Jokinen. Fires it. To Crosby. Big time collision right there. Let's see who gets up. Chance. He shoots. He scores. And that's two that are unanswered in the net. Columbus's goal comes with a little time left here in the third period.
Now with the 1-goal lead, it's about playing mistake-free hockey.
He got a rocket out of that one. Nice glove save and a shot that came in a good opportunity. Sutter. To Grant. Scoring chance from the slot. Save and a great one. Yikes. Huge collision takes place. Can't do that without this occurring, and here we go.
Well, both of these guys are looking for an edge, but this is too even to call.
Fans can settle back in. That one's ended. Now these guys can go recover from the bruises.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of these guys end up with ice packs on their knuckles in the penalty box.
The Penguins fans gotta love the victory they just got there after those gloves were dropped, and now they're really into this game, Bill, and maybe that changes the outcome.
Now the crowd is clearly behind this group now. It's still a close game, but that was a decisive fight, man.
Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. Tutin to Crosby. Trying to get it up ice. To Neal. To Crosby. To Kunitz. 2-on-2 on the rush. Takes it in front. Big time wrist shot. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort. To Tutin. Gets that right back. To Anisimov. Mahachik. Goaltender goes back, stops it there. Poe checks that away at center ice. Sometimes the soft toss is as good as the hard one as he gets that one into the zone. To Malkin. To Jokinen. Quick opportunity. And he scores! And we're back even on that goal. Jokinen's shot find its way in. Take an opportunity. Get what he did.
Well, Gary, I know this shot beat him just inside the post, but I think he might have been a little deep in his net.
Jokinen's tying goal has put his team back even. Now he wants the game winner.
And Gary, I would expect the coach to start double shifting him here.
Johnson. Snap that one on net. Chalk that one up as a pad save. Shoots that one up the wall. Third period's winding down. Save. That's right on the money from the wing to Johnson. That'll get a whistle for offside. Neal's physical presence tonight, he started it right at the beginning of the game, and here he is again.
He's delivered so many good hits like this one that I know that half a dozen players have seen stars tonight.
There's a neutral zone face-off win. Into the offensive zone. Good shot in the slot. Good save with a glove. That one had a chance to find Twine. Oh, my. Tremendous hit. Guys roaming the ice to help out, Bill. Here he is.
I really have respect for guys that step in for their star players.
Down they go, Bill. I think it's over.
Well, Gary, it's a sure way to stop going toe-to-toe, isn't it?
Oh, looks like this game's going to overtime, boys.
Well, the question now, Bill, is can they carry some momentum out of that fight victory to win a game?
You gotta love this. We'll see if they can push forward now with a bunch of momentum on their side.
Cross ice into the corner. To Kunitz. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Big save off a one-timer. Center ice on the wing with the puck. Man, I'm guessing that hit is going to make the top 10 on NHL.com. To Niskanen. To Crosby. There's a quick shot. Good work. He got that stick on the puck. To Gaborik. And we played regulation into a tie. Overtime coming up, maybe a shootout. Overtime underway with that faceoff. Nice wrister. Wants to get this up in a hurry. To Crosby. Will come back out on the offside. Crosby's presence on the ice has been made known, I think, now to about everybody on the opposing team.
I can't believe anybody gets up from the kind of hits he's throwing out.
The Blue Jackets win the faceoff on that neutral zone draw. Neal. To Crosby. Gets around him. Big wrist shot. Nice save. Johansson. Good check put on.
Oh, you knew that was coming as soon as he put his head down. Boy, did he get blown up.
Well, look at this.
There's no question. You have to protect your goalie. They're going to go. No, he is force-feeding him his lunch.
We'll get the majors as they head off the ice, and by the looks of them, they're going to need the tide.
They're just going to make friends with the guys that are the timekeepers in the penalty box. You know, they have great relationships.
Malkin's going to take the draw. He's been excellent in this game. Great face-off win right there. Gives him control of the puck. Taken down along the wall to Anisimov. Neutral zone wing side to Wisniewski. To Gaborik. Engelland. To Malkin. 2-on-2 the other way. Offside.
Let's win this, boys.
The
Yes,
Penguins
sir.
face-off win comes
Go.
right in the middle. Into the zone.
Look. Shoot.
To Niskanen.
Oh, fuck!
Game winner. That's the overtime finish. And that's it. Pittsburgh's victory, and it's in OT.
And you know what? The special players get the ice time at OT. These guys got it done.
Good win for the Penguins. Good win for Sidney Crosby, too. There we go. My game is saved. Eject my game. Alrighty, boys, time for my favorite game of all time, Call of Duty. We're gonna be playing Black Ops 1.